Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MRecktv.
You hear something?
Have you guys heard of StreamBoss? It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month.
Oh, cool!
$20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more.
Huh? What?
If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to streamboss.com to begin your setup process.
Yeah, this is I've been doing this since like 2000 actually. Okay, so it's a two-sided joint.
Okay.
And then I do the crack DVDs too.
You already know. Good life ciphers, you know. Fucking with Nip Hussle. You know what I mean?
Yo, honey, can you? Yeah.
Good looking.
Yeah.
That's my piece right here, cuz.
Yeah, it's a small one. It's my folks right here, my nigga.
Yeah. Can we push this back so I don't want the sound?
Got you.
Appreciate you, good brother.
Yo, Nip.
What up?
You got the money for this young lady?
What she want?
I don't know. How much?
$20? I just need to take it back, cuz.
Oh, you only need two?
Yeah, look, man, it's easy.
Right,
I can do it, cuz.
You ready, boy?
Yeah. Trying to bang me, she's still in the studio and all that.
You know that's how they get to you.
Yeah. Just give me 200.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Alright, like Nips already. Yeah, Nips, man. What's good with you, man?
What it is, my nigga?
Everyday struggle, man. So yeah, man, you up here, man, in New York, man. You see what I'm saying? I heard you was up here for a good hot second, man, you know?
Yeah.
Putting it in, man. Before we even get into the game, man, I officially, like, you know, I want to work with you, man, because, you know, you on the West Coast, you might have, you know, you have a strong buzz over there, you know, West Coast, southbound type situation, but you know how New York and East Coast is, we a fickle type of a community in a sense, you dig what I'm saying?
No question.
So, you know, Hood Life and Crack DVDs, we have no problem with dealing with anybody around the world or whatever, so, you know, I want to build into this or whatever, you know what I mean? So, how long you been in the game, man?
In the industry part of the game?
Yeah.
Well, I signed my deal with Epic like at the top of this year, January 08.
Okay.
And like right after I signed, as soon as I went to LA, I had got locked up and I went to jail. And I was in jail for the rest of January and February. So I didn't really get to start working on my music until around March. When I got out, you feel me, like March, April. And since that time until right now, the nigga just been grinding it out. My nigga in the studio cooking up, trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the right records. Right. Trying not to do what motherfuckers expect, but still like give them what they want.
Now let me state this, man. You know what's crazy about it or whatever, because you said you signed in January. What led up to that signature of signing or whatever? You dig what I'm saying? Because it's obvious that you had to create a nice little buzz.
No question.
In order to get that, man.
No question.
So what was the process of that buzz, man?
I mean, really, like, just grinding it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga doing songs, doing mixtapes, hitting the studio. In between my everyday life, I was still making time, you know what I'm saying, to pursue what I was doing. Even though nigga was heavy in the streets at one point. It was like a nigga fall back for like a month or fall off for 6 months to a year, but nigga always somehow, some way get back into the music.
So was the music basically, you know, based off of your affiliations, or did they see the pure artistry in what you was providing?
If anything, you know what I'm saying, I'm from the hood, no question. I'm from the 60s, but if anything, that hurted me with the industry more than it helped me. If you know what I'm saying, it hurt me because a lot of companies in LA had a sour taste in their mouth from fucking with them other sugar.
Right. Which is real.
When there was street niggas involved in the industry in the '90s and all that, the West Coast labels got a sour taste in their mouth, and I seen that firsthand because the same music I brought to Epic, I brought to Def Jam, I brought to Interscope, I brought to Capitol. You know what I'm saying? And not to say they wasn't excited when they was always excited and ready to push buttons when we left the meeting, but they kind of found out they could make a few phone calls. He from 60s, oh, he fuck with so and so. Instead of really like chopping it with me and seeing what my vision was and kind of like filling it out first.
So did you bring sort of a stronger movement, like, because you know you seem like you got the hustle in your blood or whatever, in which we, you know, a lot of us do because we street bound. You dig what I'm saying? So we able to, you know, marriage both the companies as well as what we've put out in a sense. So did you come with a label in a sense, or?
Yeah, I mean, not to cut you off, my nigga, but I was paying attention to the successful artists, 50 Cent,
right,
Jay-Z,
right,
and you know what I'm saying, based on the money that the label put into them dudes, they became, they became quote unquote stars, famous. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they were smart enough businessmen to capitalize off of that and get their own shit going. So obviously I started up Slauson Boy Records. That was my establishment, me and my brother. And then, you know what I'm saying, that took me to the point of getting my deal. And you know what I'm saying, we was doing shows in LA, we was printing up our own posters, going to Fat Effects, getting the Jewel cases printed up for $1.25.
Right.
Street money, hitting the block, selling them out the trunk. We had our own shop, we got a t-shirt shop, and we started selling the shit out the shop. Got our own hats going, Slauson Boy hats, you feel me? To the point where motherfucking police in LA riding around with Slauson Boy hats in their back seat and training their rookies. Like if you see niggas with these Slauson Boy hats on, they from the 60s.
Right.
Bump them up.
Right.
That was really just our branding or merchandise.
Of course.
But, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we had a business machine and model going before the deal. And when we met with Charlie Walk and Brandon Creed, they came to LA, and they, you know what I'm saying, I came with my folder. And I came with my receipts. And I came with my plan and my vision and my mission and all that, as well as my music. And I didn't even show them that first. I just played the music, and I was playing it like an artist. Yeah, this is what I want to do, yada yada.
So, not to cut you off, and this is good. This is this is good, Nips. You know why I say that? Because typically, you're a younger brother or whatever. You know what I mean? You're young. No matter what your lifestyle is, and the hood you may be from or whatever. We typically all throughout, the states, man, may have, we may be young men of color or whatever, but we still on the ground or whatever. But see, what you did too was you showed that when these people come at me, I'm gonna come business oriented to the T. And a lot of artists need to know this or whatever. So that's why I prep it so that they can understand you, as opposed to seeing something totally different or hearing your music and automatically saying, this dude is gangster bound, he's street bound, he don't know but so much. You dig what I'm saying? So you have to create a picture.
Off top.
A real picture though.
Yeah. And to say this, me as an artist, it's something totally, man.
Right.
I'm who I am. Everything I do, everything I say in my music, everything I portray in my music is A1 official. It's gonna check out. You can come do your credit reports and all that. Come check and see. It's A1. But me as an artist is different than me as a music. As a businessman.
Of course.
So when I make business decisions, they based on my business philosophy, how I think business should be done. And when I make artistic decisions, they based on my artistic philosophy and my mind state and how I feel about creating. So it's two different modes and two different mind states. So like you said, a motherfucker might hear my music, it's gangbanging music, it's gangbang oriented, it's street music, no question, because that's the life I led, and that's where I came up at. But the decisions I make, like the DJs, the host, you know what I'm saying, the hosted, or the markets we should drop the mixtape in, or the way we should market it, or, you know what I'm saying, just working with the label, that's all business decisions.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying, a nigga is well versed on both ends.
I see, man,
Yeah.
I see. Now, regarding, you creating that buzz, you coming from, Cali, do you feel that it's some pressure on you? Because right now, like the industry is looking for a resurgence of West Coast right now. You dig what I'm saying?
No question.
Do you feel like there's some pressure on you?
I mean, if at some points I feel the pressure to keep it all the way 100, but I look at it like, you know what I'm saying, what's the worst that can happen, my nigga?
Right.
You feel me? Like, my shit can come out and it won't do what it do, all right? You feel me? But I'm gonna put my 100 into it.
Of course.
And I'm gonna bring everything I got to the table to where, whether it's 100% successful or whether, God forbid, it's a flop. You know what I'm saying? That's an option. Niggas come out and flop. Niggas with street buzz come out and flop. Niggas have done it before.
Of course.
Now, my music is gonna prevent that, and my team is A1, so we're gonna do everything we can do to prevent it. So, like, I don't feel the pressure. I want to win, obviously, but I don't feel that pressure because I'm confident in what I do. I know it's a market for what I do, and I know it's a demand for it.
Right.
So it's to me as simple as create the product and give it to them.
Right. Now, and that's deep or whatever. But now, because of the fickle sales and the time, the era that you're getting into the music, what may be considered a flop early on,
it might be a success right now.
Might be a success right now.
No question.
You understand?
No question.
If you did 50,000 or 40,000 first week out, you yourself or your team or the label will say, you know what, this got potentials or whatever, because now a gold is platinum, and just now I'm just saying theoretically.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
It's realistic to working it to that level.
Right,
yeah.
right. So, I just that we need to clear that air. We need to have that understanding in a sense of whatever. Because I ask a lot of the up and coming artists, how do they feel about, coming in the game? And from what I'm gathering, you're looking like at the business aspect of things or whatever. So if I do, the fact that I put out an album is a success. You know what I mean? On a larger scale is a success because you played the indie route.
Thank you. And
so
it's like you said, I feel I'm successful already. You know what I'm saying? I got a budget, I can sit in the studio and create, I get paid to do what I love to do. So I'm successful.
Right.
Now the level of success is all based on really God to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it my all, I'm gonna put my work in. Everything else is based on what happens, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga can have a hit single and have a Billboard record, and it might not transcend the record sales.
That's right.
Whereas a nigga might not have a song, but a nigga might have a street movement, and it transcend the record sales.
Right.
Nigga just got it. My thing is just create the best music and do you to the fullest.
Of course.
Cause I feel like the fans is more interested with the artist now, and they want cause niggas been duped a few times. So the image and got Milli Vanilli. You feel me?
Right, and that's why, and not to cut you off, and that's why I like to delve into what an artist is about. Like, you can give me, I done did the streets, I banked my man.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, when dudes is looking at, some of these DVDs or whatever that filter into the hood or whatever, they want to dig into the minds of Nipsey Hussle. You dig what I'm saying?
No question.
Now, as far as the album is concerned, do you got any features?
I got Game on the album as far as a rapper. Like my whole thing coming in, I'm a fan of rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with everybody's music. But I wanted to establish myself as a solo artist to where I ain't really want to lean on too many niggas and
compilations, huh?
Yeah, like I ain't antisocial. I'm gonna fuck with niggas that I consider real niggas.
Right.
But as far as my music, I wanted to kind of have my own legs and stand up.
Of course.
To where it'll create a lane for me. Like I'll create fans. I'll create Nipsey Hussle fans. Niggas ain't gonna buy my album because T-Pain on the hook and I got a big producer. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to buy it because I made the song.
Of course.
And they like what I do. You feel me? So I got producers. I got crazy songwriters. I got, you know what I'm saying, a couple artists that I'm trying to get with.
Right.
But for the most part, it's gonna be me and my home team.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So your team, like,
excuse me.
So so now after the fact, you want to come in after the fact of putting your album out, then you just want to do a little team joint to present overall.
Matter of fact, right now, like we just took a meeting this weekend. We situated my label deal, all money in, no money out. And you know what I'm saying, we're gonna put the Slauson Boy, my group, Slauson Boys, we're gonna put that out through my company. And you know what I'm saying, we already, like, my buzz in LA is equal to their buzz.
Right.
You feel me? Right. Every time I scream and Slauson Boys, this shit tatted on me, this our movement. So that was always our not our motto, but our agreement amongst each other. Like once they get in, we pressing the Slauson Boy shit, cause that's really the whole foundation of the movement.
Branding. It's about branding.
So, we trying to position them at the same time. My shit coming out July 09. Well, summer 09. We don't got the date yet. Summer 09. So at the same time, they got plenty of records ready. They got hit records. They got big records. They've been working at the same pace that I've been working at, just without a budget.
Stay who's part of the Slauson Boy?
G-Bob, Cuzzy Capone, myself, Nipsey Hussle, and Hush the Rob. And then we got extended family, but them is the 4 core members. And Infant J Stone, he in the pen right now, cuz coming home the next couple years. But he gonna fall right in place.
Okay.
No question.
That needs to be, you need to, stamp it now. Everything you behind these cameras, you dig what I'm saying? It is what it is. We gonna brand it. We gonna brand.
Let's get it.
You dig what I'm saying? I've read that you have some good affiliations with Felly Fell, and DJ Felly Fell, he's doing this thing right now. Like, did he host some of your joints?
Yeah, Felly. Excuse me. Felly hosted my first mixtape, Bullets Ain't Got No Name, Volume 1.
Right.
And it was more like a street album than a mixtape. It was 90% original music, all shit that I came to the label with. And you know what I'm saying, John Shapiro, one of the nigga that owned Cinematic and the nigga that brought me to Epic, my partner also that worked on the project with me, he like, this music need to get put out. He was telling the label, like, this shit is like album quality. So, you know what I'm saying, we got Felly Fell involved. He heard it, he wanted to do something. The Empire and K Slay. Right. You know what I'm saying, they hosted the shit. It was all material I had, and we printed up, I think, like between 30 and 40,000. And we still getting press for them as we speak. We waiting them to re-up on them, but you know what I'm saying, it's still hot in the streets. You know what I mean? This how I feel a nigga like your shit. A nigga tell you he like it all the time. But when you be on the other side of town with your girl or something, just in traffic, and the nigga bust a left and you hear out the window your song, you know what I'm saying? Or you in line and the nigga ringtone go off and it's your shit. He ain't even seen me though. He don't know it's me standing behind him. But it's like it's getting to that level. So instead of a nigga telling me, yeah, I take that, but a lot of niggas ain't sincere. But like I've been seeing the reaction on different levels to where it's catching on. Niggas are starting to really like, you know what I'm saying, have an open ear to what I'm saying.
Which is great. So besides the music, is there any other business ventures that you getting into?
Yeah, most definitely. Adidas doing a show with us, the Sauce and Boy Adidas, and they came to us before the record deal with that. So we gonna drop that at the same time we drop their first mixtape. We got my next mixtape coming out, Bullets Ain't Got No Name Volume 2. Obviously, watch out for the merchandise. We got Sauce and Boy hats, we got sweaters and t-shirts and all that coming. And you know, everything Sauce and Boy, everything All Money In, everything Nipsey Hussle. Like that. That's the brand, that's the movement, so just look out for it, you know what I'm saying? All day.
No question, man. Well, I definitely want to catch you behind that booth or whatever you think.
Yeah, that's Mando, my nigga, no question.
We good. Shout that, give me that shout out.
Yeah, man, no question. Hood Life Cyphers, y'all already know what it is. Nipsey Hussle. I'm in New York City, fucking with the hoodest, most A1 DVD out here, you feel me? Fuck with it. Nip Hussle, Sauce and Boys, Neighborhood. Yeah. Like that.
Appreciate you, man.
All day.
I'll wait, man. And when they go in the booth, I want to get something. All right.
You're the plug and such. You a joke's bound to happen if you slipping or you lacking. I'm gripping on the matching, ready for the action. Shots will make you break dance and have you do a backspin. I got more kicks than karate flicks. My whole team pushing Maserati whips. You on IG liking thotty pics. Shorty pocket broke, but her body fixed.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you suffer from low libido, poor drive, or subpar bedroom performance, don't skip this ad. Youth Fountain Laboratory, makers of the Blackout Nato-Kinase cocktail, has created a powerful dietary supplement, strong enough for men, yet safe enough for women. Introducing Vasoflux, a unique blend of 20 herbs, barks, roots, and compounds designed to turn back the hands of time. Vasoflux is made of ingredients clinically proven to help improve blood flow, lower blood pressure, increase libido for both men and women, improve performance, increase energy and drive, and reduce menopausal symptoms in women while restoring virility in men. For more info, visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call toll-free at 1-800-853-7856. And remember, if you want to turn back the clock, try Vasoflux.
Peace, world. To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact Mrecktvpromo, MRecktV promo@gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktv. I'm gone.
MRecktv. Let's cut a music.